Hello ladies and gents, Romie Reviews here. Guess who I saw in concert for the first time? Well, obviously by the title you know, Janet Jackson. I went to go and see Janet Jackson with my family this past Friday at Hershey Stadium. And oh, I've been crowned the best seat purchaser. You know, I do pretty well at that. And today was no different. I got us 4 floor seats. You know, I said, you know what? They've been great to me. So here's the backstory. When Janet Jackson performed at, I believe it was the Billboard Music Awards to receive her Icon Award, it should be called Legend Award. But okay, to receive her award that she deserved years and years ago, but better late than never, I said, wait a minute. I've never seen Janet Jackson live, and apparently parental unions didn't either. So I looked at this and said, wait. How we not see one of the legends live? And that's when I decided, went to Ticketmaster, bought us some tickets, said, guess what we're going to see? And they're like, ah! So I actually have, it's probably going to be about a minute or a minute and a half worth of video from the concert. I'll probably place it in here and there throughout this review, but this isn't a review of the concert because it's everything and more that I could have asked for. First of all, it was a perfect, of course, Hershey Stadium, an open venue, but the weather cooperated. It was not hot. There was a breeze. People did not smell bad. The only thing that smelled a little bad was someone was smoking some weed, and it was probably a low grade, because I said, what is that? But it went away quickly. So I said, okay, this is a real concert. It was so nice. It was one of those things where, yeah, of course, we were only seated for like a second, because we got, first off, I'm seeing Beyonce and Jay-Z and DJ Khaled and Chloe and Halle in 2 weeks. What's not going to happen is we're going to be there on time. I said the show starts at 8. Okay, the show starts at 8. We're in the car at around 8:50, 7:55. I was already over it. But I said, okay, that's fine, because of course she's not going to come out at 8. The DJ was there, so she didn't have an opening act. The opening act was her DJ, her tour DJ. And of course he did great. Now we get there, and of course there's a mile-long traffic. But what I will say is, shout out to Janet again, because we didn't have to pay for parking. The parking apparently was covered. Even though I bought the tickets, I was wondering, like, parking, what's the parking? Maybe we just paid at the venue. No, it was covered. So that was nice. We parked in General Pop, and I said, look, we're parking this far away so that we can get out, but we need to get out once the concert's over. I am a planner. Get it from my mama. I am a planner. So we're walking, and then we're like, where is it? Because apparently the chocolate factory was that way. The chocolate theme park was out to the right. The stadium was to the left. And all we heard was, I think we heard Poison, and then we heard Push It by Salt and Pepper. I said, wait a minute. No. And then we hear, by the time we get to the security line, it's like 2 minutes until Janet. I was looking at them thinking to myself, if I miss a moment of Miss Janet, if you're nasty, I'm fighting. But no. We got to our seats, and then of course they're like, oh my God, these are such great seats. I'm thinking, of course they are. I'm the one who bought them, scoped it out, looked at pictures to see what was the vantage point if we're sitting versus we're standing. Planner here. And we sat down, and that was the last time we sat down. Because as soon as I said, oh, the lights are dimming? Okay, we're getting ready. She comes out, and it's like, oh, Janet. Not me, but in my mind, that's what I was thinking. Everyone, I mean, of course, the most lively people are usually the ones that are actually not really the ones up close like we were, the ones that are farther back, because it's like, oh, I can see her, and she's pointing to us, but Janet, we love you. So it was great. She danced and sang live. Now, obviously, at certain points, they were backing track, but that's not what matters. What matters here is that I said, oh, okay, so you have a main microphone and you have a one attached to your head so that we can hear you. And of course, the bass, as soon as you heard that, it was over. I said, all right, I'm not expecting to hear, loud vocals from Janet Jackson, but I did hear her. That's all that matters. I did hear her. It was live, and she issues all over what we see these current crop, some of these current crop of people doing. I mean, she sang, she danced, the stage presence, of course, the visuals. I mean, at one point, she had the visual up for when, and she did all the songs that you know. And one of my favorite songs, Doesn't Really Matter. Oh, I wish she did that a little bit longer, but I get it. It was a transition song. She performed it, and then towards the end, she went to transition to another. I said, thank you, God. I know I must have done something right in life to be here, because, and I see it where Sierra gets it from. I see where Beyonce gets it from. I just see it. I know people said it, but I couldn't see it for myself. And now that I did, I was hoping, and this is exactly what she did. She did Burn It Up. It was like her third song officially. And I said, oh my God, that's my song. My mom's like, wait, I don't know some of these songs. It was off of her latest album. I don't know all of them, but I do know the singles, the ones that were promoted. So let's see, this set list, nasty. All right, you want this, control. Tell me, what have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, that was too low. Ooh, yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, Pleasure Principle, the breakdown, and when she was in this, it was almost, it wasn't a cage, but it was almost like this closet type thing, if you will, and she was dancing. I said, the legend. And then we have, let's see, Love Will Never Do Without You, When I Think of You, All For You. I loved that because it was bright, the movement. Let's see, All Night, Don't Stop, Runaway, When We Ooh, When We Ooh. That was a nice time. Like I already told you, it doesn't really matter. And then that's when DJ came to interlude. Did the instrumentals of, Let's Wait a While. I said, no, Janet, come on, come back. So then she came back with Truth, Honey, How Time Flies, I Get Lonely. Yeah. So of course the main staples, for example, I Get Lonely, the crowd went off. Let's see, What's It Gonna Do, No Sleep. No sleep. I said, oh, what did I do to deserve this? Oh, what did I do to deserve this? Let's see, after that, Until It's Gone, That's the Way Love Goes. That's the way love goes. Woo! That's the way love goes. And I forgot that was a Janet Jackson song. I don't know who I thought song was that before. Throb, Together Again. Oh, what about the now the breakout performance for me was actually What About, because in that one she was not playing around. I was looking at this like, whoa, because at the end she talked about how don't let anyone abuse you physically, emotionally, spiritually, all that stuff. And she got into the performance and I said, Jan, is that for your ex? Because that can't be for us. You love us. That has to be for your ex. And actually, in the beginning of the show, it almost felt like a newsreel where it was showing, because it's the state of the world, but also state of a relationship. And it was showing like abuse, all this other stuff. And it was like, you can't let bigotry win, love. and we're not black, white, that's what they're categorized as. But we're all people, we're all the same, we're all equals. You know, if you want to go and act a fool, then that changes things a little bit. But at the end of the day, we is who we is. Now, one of my favorite performances, one of my favorite things was when the Scream. I looked at this and said, the fact that Jen can still do the choreography, that alone told me, all right, I'm gonna need to, expect a little bit more from this current crop. But okay, I'm not talking about the Beyoncés and Sierras and all of them, because they got that. They have that. Rhythm Nation. I think I have part of that video, so I'll probably show that here. But all in all, it was great. It was great. I enjoyed myself. Everyone enjoyed themselves. No problems at all. No issues at all. Security check was quick, and it was a nice time. People, and of course, it was all ages. When I tell you all ages, there was this mom next to me that had her daughter that couldn't have been no more than maybe like 10 years old, 8, 10 years old. And then you had someone that looked like someone's grandparents, and like 2 rows in front of me. And then shout out to Tiffany and Tanea. They also do YouTube videos. They're from the show. I was a little late with, trying to get in touch with them, see like where they were at the venue, because they were there too. But I saw the pictures where they were. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, and I saw Uncle Al, not actually at the venue, the picture that they took and posted on Instagram. I said, oh, because we were hungry after the concert was over. Because last time we ate, I think, was at 3 p.m. and the concert was done. When was it done? 10:30, close to 11, and we had to eat. We went to Perkins afterwards. We had a great time at Perkins, just ordering, because we're used to, we're used to tri-state area prices. So going to Pennsylvania and looking at those prices, I said, oh my God. We ordered 2 of everything, 3 of everything. I was like, just keep going, just keep going. And the bill was still lower than if I ordered maybe 2 things that I would normally order back at home. So, duh. Now I understand why people live in certain places. They get to ball out. They get to ball out, have a blast. I also understand why some people balloon up when they live in certain places. But that's it. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm going to have the videos that I took from the concert in here too. Hopefully Jen's team just sees this as promotion and not takes it down like, hey, because everyone had their cameras out. No, when I say everyone, where I was, at least maybe a fourth of people had their cameras out. But while she was really doing her thing, maybe a handful of people, well, maybe 2 handfuls of people actually had their cameras out recording when she was just doing her regular thing. When it came to certain songs, it was like, oh yeah, we need to get this moment. But aside from that, people weren't glued to their phones. And I said, okay. So when I see Beyonce in 2 weeks, I again have floor seating or field seating, whatever it's called. I'm ready. I'm ready. I know it's Beyonce and Jay-Z and all of them, but we know what we're here for. We're here for Beyonce. We're here to really see Chloe and Halle. We're here to enjoy the fact that I've never seen Jay-Z live, so I'm going to enjoy that as well. And DJ Khaled! So please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you ever went to seen Janet Jackson live before. If you plan on going on to this tour, she still has dates. If you're in New York, she's going to be in New York. You just have to do this, because who knows when this will ever happen again. I know this is what she loves to do, but she could say, you know what? I'm done. At least in a large capacity after this. I doubt it, but hey, I win.